Hailey Bieber has been hooking up with a billionaire on the side of her relationship with Justin Bieber. Here is an update in the blinds.
You get the guy who's successful and tall and bad, which is what you want, but it's not what you actually need.
Marriages built on impulsiveness hardly last, and that's just some conventional wisdom right there for you. There have been rumors that singer Justin Bieber and his wife Hailey Bieber are having marital problems. Nothing new, sure.
You're so lame, bro. That you know all that information is so lame. It's actually crazy.
But, and that's a big one, according to a recent story, the Canadian pop star's model wife is growing increasingly frustrated with his toddler behavior. And while it's still something the couple can work on, it appears that Justin Bieber is being tested by Hailey Bieber's sudden infidelity.
Sometimes our no is a lot more powerful than our yes.
That's right. Hailey has finally managed to break her marriage. Here's everything you need to know. According to recent reports, the marriage of world-famous pop star Justin Bieber and model HaileyBaldwin looks to be experiencing major difficulties. The problem has now become far more serious as a direct result of the public drama that Hailey started with Justin's ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez not too long ago. Even then, there are reports that the event involving Selena Gomez is not the only one putting a strain on their relationship.
I don't think that this is about me, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. This is not about this pitting between two women and division between two women.
Now, there have been rumors circulating that Hailey has been unfaithful, which adds a new dimension to the degradation of their marriage that is supposedly taking place. There is solid speculation that suggests that the fears that Hailey has as a result of Justin's behavior may be having an effect on her, which is what is driving her to seek out connections with other people. No, that's not an exaggeration.
I would never, it's not my character.
Questions really have been raised about the identity and involvement of an unidentified businessman in their relationship, which has increased the amount of pressure that has been placed on the couple.
I've been working on this for the last almost 2.5 years. It started right at the very beginning of the pandemic, right when we went into lockdown.
The increasing pressure that Justin and Hailey are feeling is definitely linked to the fact that they are navigating a high-profile relationship under the constant scrutiny of the media. So, yes, it is impossible to understate how much the opinions of the public, especially when fans do not appreciate you and are constantly comparing you to your husband's ex, affect people's feelings and the choices they make.
She doesn't owe me anything. I don't owe, neither of us owe anybody anything.
Of course, since the beginning of their relationship, the couple has been the target of a variety of allegations and doubts from their legions of devoted followers. For instance, when Justin suddenly proposed to Hailey after they had been apart for 2 years, there was an increase in the level of criticism leveled at them. And the fact that there is an absence of information regarding how they jumped to being each other's soulmates adds another layer of mystery to the situation, which only serves to stoke the flames of suspicion regarding the couple's marriage. Then again, let's not forget the ease with which Justin Bieber proposed to HaileyBaldwin within a month of their getting back together in 2018, which obviously caused eyebrows to be raised then, with some critics even noting that it may be more suggestive of a rebound than of a firm basis for an engagement. And while that might seem like a stretch, it's true. Still, recent developments suggest that the status quo may be shifting, as Hailey is now reportedly being accused of having an affair with one of Justin's business associates. That's right. The reality of these charges has not been established, but there are stories that imply that Justin is being negatively affected by the rumors. Recently, a TikTok video became viral on the internet, which added gasoline to the fire and generated a frenzy among the fans. The footage gave rise to speculations that Hailey was trying to get the attention of another man, who was eventually revealed to be Louis Matos, the vice president of IMG. Now, some fans have voiced their disgust at the action, describing it as embarrassing, while others claimed that the incident might not have been all that significant.
I feel like that's so mean. I don't think people understand, I'm a sensitive person.
Meanwhile, the dispute became even more heated as some began to theorize that Hailey's actions may have been a ploy to get attention in the modeling world, where she strives to achieve a higher level of fame. Many people are even suggesting that she has not yet achieved the same degree of popularity as peers like Bella Hadid and Kendall Jenner, despite the fact that she has the financial means and connections necessary to do so. Not to forget, fans have pointed out that Justin is apparently struggling with health concerns, adding yet another layer of complication to the unfolding scenario. They highlighted that Hailey should be careful not to worsen Justin's struggles with her actions. And while it seems like we are now simply exaggerating, here's what fans really think about the entire situation. According to one fan, "I just hate how obvious she's paying magazines like Nylon to post about her every day. I specifically had to unfollow them because of this." Not to mention, another annoyed fan expressed, "It's why Hailey Bieber is the internet's new punching bag. A boring, annoying Nepo baby. that didn't do anything but be rich and blonde and amp, beg at a former teen heartthrob. And millions, mostly women, dedicated their days to bullying her, including self-proclaimed girl bosses, NAMP feminists. But you guys, Hailey's cheating isn't the only founding basis for her marriage with Justin Bieber being in this much trouble. It's years of her and Justin's immaturity and lack of a healthy relationship that has caused them to be who they are to each other today. No offense to Hailey Justin fans. Basically, what we are trying to say is that maybe these two are not yet there to be husband and wife. Take, for example, the interview Hailey did with Vogue a while back, where she opened up about the difficulties of marriage, admitting that it's tough just 12 weeks into being married. You heard that right. Just 12 weeks.
I don't want to come at it like I'm some expert. Like, I'm newly married. I got married very quickly. Like, I'm still taking it a day at a time and I'm still learning a lot.
Like, isn't that a short amount of time? Similar to how quickly a pet kitten needs a vaccination?
Because when I get fired up, I get fired up. I don't know what else to say.
Of course, a fan quickly jumped in and stated, "Marriage takes a lot of work" is usually code for, "My husband is an emotionally stunted man baby, but divorcing him would mean I have to admit I was wrong about him and I'll lose my identity as a wife." This definitely seems to be the case with both couples. Whereas another really done fan expressed, "They just seem to always say that their marriage takes a lot of work, like an inordinate amount of work. I think they low-key hate each other, but that's a personal opinion. I've been with my husband 10 years and sure, marriage takes work. Communication and compromise and all that, but the way they describe it sounds so exhausting." On the flip side, usually there's a happy and exciting beginning for newlyweds called the honeymoon phase, but it seems like Justin and Hailey never experienced that. The media has also noticed that Justin Bieber seems to be recovering from something significant for quite a while now, and it's making people wonder how Hailey feels about it. Because if the media can sense that Justin is going through a tough time, it raises questions about the challenges they might be facing in their marriage. Then again, remember how Justin Bieber once got upset on Instagram because a fan said he only married Hailey to get back at Selena Gomez? Well, yeah, that happened. He defended his marriage, saying, "Hailey is my bride, period. If you don't like that or support that, that means you don't support me." Now, despite the fact that the post does not appear to be accessible at this time, he did mention his love for Selena in the same outburst. We really wonder what it was. Anyway, one of the major reasons for Hailey finding solace in other men, and no, we are not saying that it's what the internet says, could be because it is very evident that Hailey and Justin continue to struggle with obstacles. You see, while simultaneously adjusting to life as a married couple, they are both struggling with issues related to their individual mental health.
I feel a lot of guilt. Like, I feel like I carried a lot of guilt.
When discussing the significance of giving one's mental health a higher priority, Hailey once brought up the point that it is frequently overlooked. According to reports, as part of her efforts to look after herself, Hailey has been keeping a healthy diet, staying hydrated, engaging in physical activity, and unwinding by spending time at the beach. Interestingly, the beach was where Hailey and Justin had a public fight before, with Justin lying face down in the grass to avoid trouble. Pretty relatable if you ask us. Of course, managing one's mental health is difficult in and of itself, but it gets even more difficult when combined with being in a new marriage and in one's early 20s. And the fact that Hailey and Justin's ongoing troubles are still in the public eye demonstrates how coping with personal issues while famous adds another layer of complication to the process. At the same time, it is common knowledge that Justin Bieber has been struggling with challenges for a considerable amount of time now. He also just recently started getting help for feeling depressed, and has been honest about his not-so-great history, which still impacts his marriage with Hailey. Recently, he also started getting help for feeling grief and spoke up about his not-so-great past. Not too long ago, Justin even shared more about his struggles in an Instagram post, saying, "Just wanted to keep you guys updated a little bit. Hopefully, what I'm going through will resonate with you guys." He went on to describe how he's been feeling detached and odd, and he asked his followers to pray for him. Justin then calmed everyone's concerns by assuring them that he generally recovers quickly and isn't very concerned, although he did express a desire for assistance during this challenging time. Now, it is unclear exactly what is causing the decline in Justin's mental health. It is possible that he is taking a sabbatical from recording music, that he is now married to Hailey, that it is something altogether different, or that it is simply about his ex-girlfriend, Selena Gomez. Again, unfortunately, whatever it is, Justin's latest difficulty has the potential to put further strain on his relationship with Hailey, who according to fans is already finding comfort outside their marriage.
Doesn't even make sense.
Not to forget, according to a source from Radar Online, there are rumored to be difficulties in the relationship between model Hailey Bieber and singer Justin Bieber. The behavior of Justin, according to some insiders, has been described as having a Peter Pan-like mentality, and they claim that these issues are a result of his unwillingness to embrace adulthood. According to sources who spoke to the media outlet, Hailey has had it with Justin's childish tantrums and juvenile behavior. She has become fed up with him. According to The Insider, he acts like a needy kid all the time, and she's constantly having to apologize for him and try to get him to act like an adult. To make matters worse, it was reported that Hailey was mortified by Justin's choice of attire when they attended a product launch event in late August for Hailey's skincare line, Rhode Island. While Hailey chose to dress tastefully for the formal event, Justin opted to wear a hoodie and workout shorts, prompting criticism for what many people saw to be a disrespectful choice and an apparent lack of awareness of his wife's momentous occasion.
Hold on. Do not get him
Meanwhile, according to reports, Justin Bieber is said to feel empty and confused, despite the fact that he is married to HaileyBaldwin and has expressed thankfulness for the privileged life he's led. It has been suggested by various sources that he feels as though his life is lacking something vital, something that cannot be satisfied by financial success. So could it be because of Hailey's viral TikTok moment? Speculation regarding the reasons behind Justin Bieber's emotional turmoil has also been worsened by sightings of him crying in the company of HaileyBaldwin. According to an article published in the media outlet People, the tears could be a result of an ongoing feeling of unhappiness. Although the fact that he is a global pop phenomenon and is married to Hailey, Justin continues to struggle with a sense of incompleteness, which raises the issue of what aspects of his life he has not yet achieved fulfillment in. Is it connected to the fact that he put an end to his music career or to Hailey's desire to find happiness outside of their marriage? According to the reports, their differing opinions on how best to balance work and life have resulted in disagreements. A reliable source claims that Justin is in good spirits, but that he is not yet prepared to record new music since he would rather spend time with Hailey. On the other side, Hailey is more excited to work on her projects, which often leads to disagreements. Even then, a second source downplays their impact on the relationship, indicating that they are typical and have not materially harmed their love for one another. But, of course, fans don't have to agree, and they really don't. That's all for today's video. But what about you? Do you think Hailey really is not going to put up with Justin anymore? Let us know in the comments below. To catch us again, simply smash the bell icon.